Alright, wrestling fans, are you ready for the WWE's first or second premiere event? Ain't that what they call it now? Premiere event? They ain't calling it pay-per-views. It's some shit like that, right? What we talking about? Normally this is the first pay-per-view, but now they switched it up. Basically, 2 pay-per-views in one, right? You get 2 pay-per-views in January for the price of one, basically. And it's happening on Saturday. I don't know what it is about the wrestling company dropping pay-per-views on Saturdays. I kind of like it, especially for people like myself who have to go to work sometimes. You can't watch the event, especially when it's an event that you actually want to see. But we have one of my favorites, sometimes my favorite, sometimes it's hit and miss, sometimes it's not. We have the Royal Rumble, and we're going to predict the matches. I think it's, 4 non-Rumble matches, and then the 2 men and women Royal Rumble, damn it, I can't get it out, Royal Rumble matches. You know what we do here, we predict. I said it before, we're going to say it again, we're going to predict. We're going to predict who wins, we're going to talk about the build up to the match a little bit, and then we're going to pick a winner and a loser. It has to be a winner and a loser because the WWE sometimes do draws, technical. No, they don't. They stupid. They do interference and stuff like that. But anyway, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, share, all that good stuff. And that beautiful stuff. I really need it. Let's get to it. The first matchup we're going to talk about, we're going to get into, is the mixed tag match between WWE Hall of Famers Edge and his wife, Beth Phoenix, versus The Miz and his old lady, his wife, his baby moms, Maurice. I kind of knew that this was going to happen with the feud. Like, probably not in the very beginning of the feud, because I think when Edge and Miz first started, it was just them two. But then he started showing up with his wife, and I was like, oh, they're going to do the Miz and his wife versus Edge and his wife. That's the only time you see Maurice in a match lately, is when the Miz is fighting somebody else and they misses. Go back to John Cena and his old lady. I think it was somebody else. Somebody else had before that, after that anyway. It was the Miz and somebody else's old lady. It seemed like this is the only time they can bring them out, or this would be the only time that Maurice want to wrestle. I don't know what it is. I can't tell you if I know if Maurice is a good wrestler. I know she was a couple-time Women's Divas Champion, same as Beth Phoenix. I don't know. You would have thought Beth Phoenix kind of looked like she wanted to wrestle, because she did little stuff at Evolution. She fought for the tag team title. She did Royal Rumble. You would have thought she would have came back, but I guess not. Yeah, we don't really know. Maybe she could just make a full return for a little while, get like a couple of good runs in. Edge is trying to get a couple of good runs in before he leave. So who knows? For us to build, it's been okay, it's been alright. The Miz is a good talker, probably not as much as a good wrestler, but that's my opinion. Other people might think he sucked altogether. I'm not one of those people. I think he's good at what he does. His wife, I don't really got no opinion on her. I was at a point where Beth Phoenix and Maurice was winning the Diva Champion and stuff like that. I had stopped watching the WWE, so I can't really tell you how good they are in ring or promo skills. So, I know Edge. Edge wasn't somebody that was my favorite when I first started watching wrestling. I think maybe in the last couple of years he became kind of a fan favorite for me, or I thought of him as being a good wrestler, but I don't know. That's just me. But who I have winning this match? Of course, I have the Hall of Famers, the Team Grit versus Team It. That's what they were going by on the tag. But yes, I'm picking Edge and Beth Phoenix for the win. It'll be a good match, a good feel, good moment for the two Mr. and Mrs. who are not the Miz. But we're gonna go on to the next match, which is the Raw Women Tag. Get it right. Get it right, boy. The Raw Women's Title match between Doudrop and Big Time Becky Lynch. They took the man from her. Ric Flair took the man from me. He said, you can't have that. I don't care what they say. We know what happened. But this is just a stopgap match. I don't really see this feud going anywhere else. I think they're supposed to have like the Elimination Chamber coming up in a month or so. So maybe she'll be a part of that. But I don't see Doudrop winning this match against Becky Lynch. I would take it because I don't know. I don't like the return of Becky Lynch. I don't think nobody is. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. I really don't have any type of. Cause they kind of just threw the match together to him. And like they do this, they've been doing this a lot lately. You're supposed to make me care about the matches, and care about the feuds, and they really don't. So I don't care about this match. Do I think it'd be a good match? Maybe. I probably actually get to sit down and have a better look at. She used to be Piper Niven before they, and I think she was something else before. In the innings before they named the damn Dewdrop. I'd rather have Piper Niven. But the WWE gotta have those sponsorship. Not sponsorship, they gotta have that name so they can, take that money. I hope she getting paid like what? A good percentage of it with the name. But next matchup, did I say Becky Lynch was gonna win this match? If I didn't, Becky Lynch was gonna win the match. And that matchup is the WWE Universal Title match. We have Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. I know Seth Rollins is a Raw superstar, supposed to be a Raw superstar, but I don't know. They don't know what they want to do with this brand split. They say it's supposed to be because it's the Royal Rumble. People gonna be mixing in the match, so yada. But that don't mean that the dude from Raw supposed to be fighting the dude from SmackDown. Yeah, but I guess if Brock got the other title, he gonna be on SmackDown most of the time. I don't know. But anyway, if you know the rules, or not know the rules, if you've seen the rumors, heard the rumors, probably seen somebody else on YouTube talking about this. I didn't do it. Seth Rollins was supposed to win the match at day one. He was supposed to beat Big E in the Fatal 4-Way with him, Bobby Lashley, but then, of course, Roman Reigns had the C word, the pandemic, and he got pulled out. So they made a Fatal 5-Way, gave the belt to Brock. So that basically means that Brock was going to beat Roman for the belt at Royal Rumble. So we'll see. And they said stuff didn't really change, so we'll see. Because I guess the whole, I don't really know who's going to win the Royal Rumble. I really don't. I don't know how this is going to happen, but we'll see. Because it was supposed to be a match that was penciled in as Seth Rollins versus Big E for WWE or Universal Title. But like I said, stuff get changed, stuff get switched. We'll see. Don't know. But in this match, just because of that, I have Seth Rollins winning this match. See, this is what happens when you know too much. This should be a good match because Roman is, I know other people don't believe. I think Roman is a better wrestler. I think he's a good wrestler. He has more repertoire and moves than freaking Brock Lesnar. They cheer him to death. Seth Rollins is a good wrestler. Don't really like the character that he's portraying right now. All the damn laughing, but I guess if it works, it works. Also, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, are barred from ringside because they lost the tag team match with two Seth Rollins and KO last Friday night. And also, disclaimer, I filmed this before the final SmackDown going into a Royal Rumble, so the card is scheduled to change, or can be changed, whatever the shit is. I forgot what the term is, but yes. So if some other matches added into it, I'm pretty sure it is, because they probably want to have a pre-show match, but I want they can do whatever they want. It's their job. It's their business. They can do whatever they want. But in this match, like I said, I have Seth Rollins winning the match. Because now I'll be surprised because of all the other stuff that has been out there. But I think that is something that they was already going to do. They want to stuck him in this position. If they wasn't going to do it, put a trigger on it this way. But hey, and I don't think it will hurt Roman at this point, so yeah, he can get a dub. Next matchup is another title match. Cause we got 5, except for the first match we talked about. We got 3 title matches. What I'm talking about? Yeah, the WWE title match, WWE Heavyweight title match between Brock Lesnar, the WWE Heavyweight Champion, and Bobby Lashley. This has been a match that a lot of fans have been wanting to see for a long time. I'm here to tell them, your dreams ain't gonna live up to this. I don't think it is. Maybe when Brock was at his prime. I mean, they both still in their prime, but I mean, like, when Brock was actually doing different moves other than 10 suplexes. And even you think about it, even then he used to, like, what happened to Brock doing the Kimura and the like UFC type submissions and stuff like that? He just stopped doing it and just said, "All right, I'm a suit." I guess because of the fans. I blame y'all. Y'all started singing "Suplex City, bitch," and that's all he think he supposed to do now. I hate it. He used to do different stuff. Now he don't do it. He barely lifts opponents up. Like, he don't do it. I would hate for them to do it like that, but I do think this would be a good match. You did like those two big dudes, two big meaty meat men, as Big E would say. Just go out there and wrestle for a little bit. Give us a good match. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I don't know why, but I think that this match will it'll go 5 or 6 minutes. It had a couple of interference between probably Paul Heyman and MVP, and then Brock gonna win the match. Brock gonna hit him with an L5, and it'll be the end of it. It'll be the end of that. So yeah, I don't really have that much high expectation for this match. So we're just gonna go on to the next match that I do have high expectation for. Kind of both of the matches anyway. We're gonna talk about the men's and the women's Royal Rumble match, cause they basically the same. We gotta just pick 2 winners from each one. Of course, you all should already know, from the likes of the women, you have the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, Nikki Ash. You have the WWE Hall of Famers, the Bella Twins. You even have Mickie James, even though she's not in the Hall of Fame yet. She possibly should be, but she is the Knockout Impact World Champion. We will see if she comes out there with either the theme music or both, the theme music and the title. We'll see. The time is coming. You even have the return of some other people like Summer Rae. I think Summer Rae, Kelly. We had some other people there, but I can't remember who they announced. Lita, the way they kind of been teasing it, that Lita might win it, or she will at least be having a match with Charlotte Flair at the Royal Rumble. It also been speculation that the WWE was trying to push for Ronda Rousey to come back. We'll see how that goes, because last time Ronda Rousey left or said anything about wrestling, she didn't have too much good to say about the product of wrestling. Maybe she thought it was something else before she got in there, and then she realized it ain't what it wanted to be. But for the likes of the men, you have Johnny Knoxville, of course, Jackass fame, Austin Theory, Rey Mysterio, his son Dominic Mysterio, the Street Profits, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins. Somebody named D'Angelo out there. I'm sorry. Sheamus, United States Champion, Damian Priest, AJ Styles, Big E, Kofi Kingston, a whole bunch of people. Maybe something else I was going to say about that. And then, of course, I think they have some other surprises. I don't know who the men's surprises are. I don't know who the women's surprises are. There's a lot of speculation for the women that Trish could be there. They only got Trish, you got Bayley, of course you got Alexa Bliss. That's about it. That's about all the speculation that I have, and people that may show up for the men. I don't know. I've seen Moose talk about trying to get in that Royal Rumble. I don't think he's going to do it. If Roman loses, do Roman come back and wrestle in the Royal Rumble? That could happen too. I don't know, but let me see. Put my thinking cap on real quick. Okay, it's on. For the men, I'm gonna say if Seth Rollins is gonna win, maybe he wins the Royal Rumble and then had a big WrestleMania match, or it could be Roman who wins and he have his big WrestleMania match between Brock Lesnar. I don't want to see that. I just want to put that out there. I don't want to see this. How many times them two going to have the main event match at WrestleMania? I don't want to see it. I don't. Those are my 2 for the guys. Maybe I can find a third before the end of this. For the women, I don't like, yes, I said Lita. Lita could do it, and she could do it by throwing Charlotte over so Charlotte don't win. Or Charlotte can pull, they probably can pull some crazy shit that Charlotte has to win and picks again, because she won last year, and then get to pick who she want to wrestle at WrestleMania. That could happen. Or if they actually can pull off this miraculous thing of pulling in Ronda Rousey, maybe they do that. Then they can finally get the feud between. I forgot about Asuka. I'm sorry about that. Asuka supposed to be coming back. Reports say maybe, we don't know. But Ronda could possibly go back and start the feud back up with Becky Lynch, and then she'll be the good guy. No, she won't. She won't be the good guy. She'll still be the bad guy. The fans are booing her towards that feud, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. Lita, Ronda Rousey. I would do Mickie James. If you want to say you really part of this forbidden law thing, I will do Mickie James. Not that way, that didn't come out right. I will pull the trigger on Mickie James winning the Royal Rumble. And then she can go off and lose the knockout title to Tasha Steelz like a couple months later. But hey, I mean, I don't know, you can do that both ways. If you still want that other exposure, you can say she goes and wrestles at WrestleMania, loses at WrestleMania, then she loses the belt right after the WrestleMania. You can do this any type of way you want. But yeah, I'm gonna go, if I had to narrow it down, I'm gonna go Biggie. Biggie had a big year. They did, no, you know what, because they did terrible with his title run, I'm not gonna pick Biggie. Who did I said Big E and Roman. I'm picking Roman. I'm picking Roman to win the Raw. I'm picking him to come back and get in the Royal Rumble and win. Mostly because I don't have anybody else. I would have said Montez Ford. Maybe they pulled the trigger on him because they wanted to split them up. Yes, he's my third. He's my sleeper. They wanted to pick him up. Split them up. So, yes, I'm picking Montez Ford. Or they could pull AJ Styles out of that too. I don't know. Because Edge is probably not going to participate, right? And he won it last year, so I don't know. I don't know from the men's side who could be the special type person. So yeah. For the women, I'm sticking with Lita. I think she's gonna win it. And no, I take it back. I'm going with Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is gonna win the Royal Rumble. And that's all you have. That's all I have. There you have it, people. The prediction are done. Did you think I was wrong? Probably was. I probably will be come this Saturday. But make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel while you telling me I'm wrong. And thank you for watching. See you next time.